Sorry that it took a second, but here we are, and we're just gonna jump right into it and get this Brown Seahawks game underway. This is a classic Super Bowl rematch. So, I'll let you watch the beginning. Now, let's just get into it. The return here out to the 29. 328 yards, 5 touchdowns and a pick, 26 for 36 last week. And this week he's looking to do a lot of the same. So, Reynolds there. I'm not going to run for 5 here. Rolling left. Again, he's going to take this one himself. This time Goody behind in the backfield. So they got 6 yards there. Rushing. 2nd and 4. First down. As he gets another 6 yards. On first down. He overthrows his tight end. Incomplete. First play of the game. Picked off. So Seattle already out on top. He cannot go a game without throwing a pick, I guess. This one not going anywhere. Negative 1 yard for Wheaton. This one complete. First down. This one also complete in traffic to Metcalf. I'm not able to run, but Coffee's hurt. Complete. 4-5. Incomplete. Picked off by Coromir, who's got 2 this year. And it comes right when they need it. That's his 2nd of the year. But it was a terrifying little... So he's 0 for 2 here. And a pick. He's really got to get the ball going for his team. This one to the running back. And finally. So 6 yards forward on that play. That's Dyer out there. He's rolling right. It's like they just are covering Anthony because he had a crazy week or something. And they can't hold my blocks. Saved my life. So I'm pressured out there. This one finally complete to shorts for a big play. But I'm gassed. My quarterback is just gassed. Let's run the ball. Goody. Pushing forward. That's 28 yards off 3. 14 yards after contact on that play. Another run. Gonna get him 3. That's the end of the quarter. Incomplete. He looks scared out there to throw the ball. It's 3rd and 7 now. He had the tight end open, but he didn't want to throw it there. This one shorts happens to be open down at the 1. So this one's probably going to Goody. Oh no, Reynolds is out there. So the slant. Touchdown Browns. Anthony Shorts. Blanco, who's got his 6th touchdown on the year. Extra points okay after. So 7-0. And the Seahawks had a chance. They had a shot there to really take control of the game. And they also threw a pick. So let's see what they do when they come out here. Complete to Metcalf. Complete to number 9. It's another first down. Oh, this is trash. Down at the 34. Complete for 6. Down at the 28. And sacked with the safety blitz, helping the line. Made it 3rd and 13. That was Baker The big sack there. But Garrett just freaked him out, I think. Had to get rid of it. And that brings up a field goal attempt. 4th and 9. And he does not get it. So stopping the field goal. Getting the ball back for 3 minutes. That's big for the Browns here, who are going to have to fight after halftime. So in the gallery. To Schwartz, who's got some rack. 12 yards. This time keeping it. 2-minute warning. So he runs it out of bounds. He's got 22 yards running. Jeez. Passing it to Schwartz, who's in for the touchdown. His second of the day. It's 13-0 in Seattle. Cleveland ahead. But there's still 1:54 left, and Seattle can come back because they left them so much time. It's definitely doable. How you got 7 touchdowns on the year? Anthony Schwartz. This time the safety blitz does not work because he gets the ball out. Almost a touchdown, but down at the 6. Maybe should have let him score, honestly. But we'll see how it shakes out. Touchdown, Seahawks. So they score with 55 seconds left, which may be a little too fast, honestly. Again, just another. But maybe we'll see a lot of scoring in this game. Who knows? They left them 55 seconds. One of the better offenses. Of course, that was pretty high-powered. The Hooper up the field. They got 47 seconds to move the ball. Now 35. This one to Hooper. And they're calling timeout. With about 30 seconds or less on the clock here. 27 seconds. But those tight end passes up the field, Tom Brady style, is gonna hurt him. Incomplete. This one they tried to get to Hooper also, but they were ready for it this time. Rolling right. to Schwartz, who reels it in and gets out of bounds with 19 seconds left. 20 yards on the play, down at the 16-yard line. So that's going to make it a lot more believable here. To Schwartz, 15 seconds. That's their second timeout. It's down at about the 5 or 6 yard line. 5 yard line. They got one timeout. It's 1st and goal. Rolling right. And he's walking in for the touchdown. So you leave them with too much time. I guess we're just going to see more scoring. It was 14-0. 2 minutes left, but both teams get another possession, and now it's 20-7. Extra point is good. So 14-0 again, just in the form of 21-7. We'll see how the kickoff goes. 10 seconds. Because it's a little short kick. Right to the edge. It's going to waste 3 seconds. So 7 seconds for the Seahawks. They are going to have a shot. Two seconds now as they call a timeout. It popped down, and that's half. So let's go to halftime. In Seattle, it's 21-7. Super Bowl type rematch. You might see this in the Super Bowl, maybe, or at least Houston versus Seattle. 21-7 now. Let's go around the league. In Jacksonville, it's final as they lose to the Bengals, who we know are good. In Kansas City, Minnesota is going to be up 24-13. I think they might take this one, although I don't know. Minnesota's good. San Francisco against LA in LA, or one of them. It's 14-7. They're both 1-1. Gonna see who falls. And in this, and then whoever wins that game is going to be leading the division if the Seahawks lose here. Or they're going to be tied with the Seahawks if they win in the NFC West. So we'll see how it goes as they do get the ball, so there is hope. 21-7. You still got 2 quarters to play. Just don't be overzealous here. And they've been working them all day, so it's doable. At least stay with it. Complete to Metcalf. A huge play. 30 yards downfield, left to right. Almost picked off by Myles Garrett, who I don't know what he's doing out there in coverage, but it's funny to see. This could be his farewell season, as we know. First down Seahawks. So they are really able to move the ball. This one to 41 for 4. It's on the 29-yard line now. To Metcalf on the slant down at the 15. And he stays up after getting hit. Kind of like a pinball. Myles Garrett with the sack. And of course, that's a record-breaking sack. He's got the most of all time with every sack that he gets. Over 200. He's just building his career on those. You can't let him have those. 2nd and 21. As they run the ball. Kind of like, mercy, mercy, please give us points here. That's his first sack of the season. You know he's looking for more. Oh, he gets it. He gets another. That's his second sack of the season in game 2. And it rips him out of field goal range. That rips him out of field goal range. So I don't know what. But he just forced a 13-yard loss. It's going to be a lot tougher to hit that field goal now. As he missed one from this range already. Yep. And he misses another. So Myles Garrett making a difference in game 2. Obviously might be the best of all time, but that really cements some legacy. Every sack he can get pulls him into the greatest of all time conversation. Now we're looking for Middlebrooks to break out and just start going to town throwing. To the end zone, almost intercepted. I don't know how they stayed with it, but they did. This one to Hooper. He's got the catch, but he's hurt. Oh! So he gets up and falls right back down. Ow, that looked like it hurt. He's okay, I think. Just a little shaken up, maybe. Got up and down. He's getting a little old. Let's see how Gallery fills his role here at this crucial moment. The Gallery, first down. At the 4. So 1st and goal. So Hooper's okay. Let's get him back in there and see what he could do. 1st and goal. Almost intercepted. But tried to get it to those 2 tight ends and just could not. Heart-stopping, honestly. Just could not get it to him. Again. So 3rd and goal. Gonna run it in for another rushing touchdown. 2nd of the day. For Middlebrooks, the quarterback. He just couldn't get it to those tight ends like he wanted to. I think that's just what they're working on, I guess. Maybe a new strategy. Seems to be working, you know. 3rd and goal, try to get it 2 tight ends. You don't see them open, just run it in really quick. So now the Seahawks are going to come back out. And they're just looking now to finish this game out. On a high note, because it's basically over at this point. 28-7 is going to be a hard hole to dig out of. They're still making plays. It's just an inability to score today. As they get another big play here. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. Going into the 4th, it's 28-7. This is such an important game for Cleveland to win. Just have to keep momentum. You can't lose any games in this league. You gotta go undefeated, essentially, especially in the AFC. The NFC can handle a loss or 2 here. It's gonna make the Seahawks season look a lot different. They might not be the favorites in the NFC Super Bowl wise anymore, although they still could after this performance on it, because they're playing really good despite losing. It's like they just can't get in the end zone. So they moved the ball again. 4 minutes and 40 seconds left. They're at the 19-yard line. They're in the red zone. And he's getting rid of the ball a lot faster after taking 2 of the Myles Garrett sacks. Chased him inside. 4 yards. It was a reverse from the receiver. And he smacked at the 7-yard line. After getting the catch. Quick little catch. Garrett's got another sack. He's got 3 in this game. 3 tackles, 3 sacks. And it's only when it matters. John West just isn't seeing him. And every time he does that, it's a record-breaking sack. We're going, 2nd and goal at the 15. Touchdown Seahawks. So they do get in despite all that effort to keep them out. They got big play Percy. It's 13-28 with 2 minutes and 33 seconds left. And they're doing an onside kick. So the game is pretty much over with that. Even stat-wise for Middlebrooks, it's going to suck getting onside kicks. Gets 4 here. Probably could have gotten more, but kind of playing with them. Has to throw this one away. So 2nd and 6 turns to 3rd and 6. And he's thrown a respectable amount of yards, but this is the guy that usually leads the league in passing. I don't know where he's going to stand at the end of this. But 250 there at the 2-minute warning is pretty low for him, you know. There was some running in this game, actually. Just a bit. To Schwartz, touchdown. So he does get another passing touchdown. Oh, and he missed the extra point. So it's 6:21 a.m. in the Midwest on Monday as they play in Seattle in Dipsey Madden. 1 minute and 56 seconds left in the game. As Myles Garrett and his team come back out, he's got 3 sacks on the day. Anthony Schwartz has got 8 touchdowns on the year. And I think that's how many receiving touchdowns the Browns have. So the first 2 games have gone extremely lopsided offensively for their receiving core and whatnot. Everybody else. Atlanta versus Arizona. Atlanta took that. Myles Garrett, so they're being a menace. I mean, they have more passing yards for the Seahawks than the Browns. It just is crazy. They're out here throwing for 300 yards, John West. Ain't a loss. Almost sacked. Hit as he threw. Third and 3. 1:19 left. John West is just struggling to score, but he's having such a good day. First down. 26 for 29, 324 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. Incomplete. Had to get rid of it too fast. 2nd and 10. They're at their own Seahawk. Just to the right of it. Almost picked off, but slides past the defender's fingers for a big play. Wheaton shedding every tackle. Myles Garrett coming from the opposite end of the field to get it. This one's down at the 16. 2nd and 6. They're fighting. 30 seconds here. So 89, Castro's got a gain of 8, and it's down at the 8. Picked off by Owusu Karamoa, and he's going back. He's going back for a pick 6. 40, 30, 20, 10, 5, wasting a little time. 11 seconds in the game. DK Metcalf was going to catch up to him. 92-yard return to the house. You can't let him see that. How many picks is that for him this year? 2? The Browns are pick happy. Gotta go for 2, right? After missing the extra point. And the dink and the dunk. It's good. 42-14. So the kick is away, and it's probably going to kill 3 seconds and leave us with 8. It left us with 7. And they're going Hail Mary with 7 seconds. 42-14. They're thinking Hail Mary. I really do commend this Seahawks team. As they call timeout with 2 seconds left. They never give up. And they played so well. The score just really didn't reflect it. Other than the picks. It's sort of unrealistic. Here's game incomplete. His 5th of the day. 6th. It's 5th. 6th. Myles Garrett's 3 sacks definitely helped. Made a huge difference in today's game. But if you look at the stats here, 336 yards through the air for the Seahawks and 62 yards rushing for the Browns, which is way more than they usually have. And 2 takeaways, only 1 for the Seahawks, which is usually all they might need. A 62.2% completion percentage for Ahmad, 83.7% for John West. That's what I'm like. He did not have a stellar game. Ahmad. Probably one of his worst. But 42 points somehow. So we are probably going to play the next game here. Double feature. Just to catch up. So get excited for the Houston Bowl. Oh, I love the Houston Bowl every year. It's so much fun. So join me in a little bit here for the Houston Bowl. Dipsey Madden's Houston Bowl. It only happens once a year, but it is the best game of the year. Sometimes it happens twice a year if the Texans do good enough to make the playoffs. But it's technically not the Houston Bowl regular season. The regular season Houston Bowl seems to happen about once a year. And it's Houston at Houston. And this year, it's hosted at Houston. It's Houston Oilers Stadium. Myles Garrett leads the league in sacks now with 3. Osu Kuramoa and Cormier lead the league in picks with 2. And Herbert still leads the league in passing. Ahmad Middlebrook's crept up to number 2 past John West. So that's good. Do they not have a passing touchdown last week? 70%. It's like 89% completion percentage for Justin Herbert. Holy cow. Holy cow, Catholic. That's crazy. So, yeah. The Houston Bulls next. Just get ready. So, I'll be back here soon.